Have you noticed in recent days that the president and other leaders are trying as much as possible to make our life feel like we are living in the moon, living in the US, living in Canada? Everything that the president is doing in comparison with what he sees in US. The economy he sees in US, want to see it here. Yeah, want to see, the GDP of US is about 20, is it 20 million? Is it what? Is it the GDP or what? The economic growth rate imefika ni 20 million plus. You see? Now, Ruto want to make us live in US. Yeah? Everything we do, even how people pay tax, how we do business, how the transaction is done, how we communicate, everything is supposed to come from US. Everything is it will not bring any success to our country. A leader must be like Magufulification must come again and tell us that you need to understand where you come from. You come from Kenya. Yes, when you come from Kenya, we have our own values. As US, they have their own values. We have our own norms. We have to live within what we know. Yes, there's somebody says Sagru. Sometimes listen to Sagru. Sagru says that if you give an ant, an ant, that one that builds an ant hill, yeah? If you give this ant honey, honey is sweet, and ants like honey. Yes? Now take a bucket of honey and put it in the head of an ant. What are you going to do? What do you think? Will the ant be able to carry that bucket? Say no, it won't. It will crush the ant. That's the same case. If what you are loading on us, our knowledge cannot support it, our capacity cannot support it, you are killing us. Yeah, you are a murderer. You are killing your people because what you are taking, what you are bringing to us is unfamiliar. You understand? And you cannot change people's mind today. That you have to take a slow journey. You have to take a time. Yeah, you have to take a little time, little more, and then that change is going to come. People are going to adapt. Yes, of course, you need to understand most Kenyans love social media, which means they have no brain. You know that? You understand that you encouraged us to stay on the computers. That tells you that our brain cannot cope up with new things that need growth, because growth needs you, like an individual thinking, what you can produce from your thinking brain. So if your thinking brain is on social media, what can you produce physically? No. Yeah, nothing. So what does it tell you? That you, President of the Republic of Kenya, you have to understand that we have to start from us. What can we do? What are we able to do? What can we produce? Where can we put more energy? How can these people grow? If you cannot start from all the way down, then you will have more time in your regime, even in a personal level. If you are comparing your life, your dressing code, your communication, and everything you do from the eyes of other people, from the Western life, from South Africa, from Sodom and Gomorrah, from China, oh my God. And you can actually see Chinese wamekuja Kenya na wamecreate shule, na shule inafundisha ching chong. and there's a young man who has gone to that class and is telling us, we need to all go to classes and study Chinese language so that we are able to travel and communicate to Chinese freely, for businesses to work and for us to invest in their country. Absolutely okay. But this is the question. Do you remember how the English came to Africa? That is the same case. They came and taught us the Bible. They came and taught us how to speak English. And at the end of the day, they took our mind. And once now they took our mind, our energy, our resources, now we are worshiping them. The same case, this is the strategy of the Chinese. Once they succeed in corrupting our mind, we are going to be their slaves. Therefore, the slavery is coming. And Trump has loudly spoken, and he said World War III is on the way. And of course, the question is, where is the battleground? The battleground is in Africa. So Africa, prepare for war.